I was inspired by someone. في البدايات I was always music enthusiast. I loved music since when I was a kid, just listening but not to the music that I'm doing right now. يعني كانت أشياء ممكن الأشياء الخليجي classical, some يعني old like hip hops and stuff. But then when I got to a lot of kind of taste to my ear, like different kind of sound, different genre, and I was just like going kind of navigating through sounds until I got here. And it was very inspiring journey from a lot of people, a lot of artists, a lot of promoters, a lot of listeners. That's what inspired me the most to push me and keep me going. I used to work at the university and we came up with an idea to the dean to start a radio show for the university. He gave us the approval and I started helping out. I had some of my equipment I used to bring to the university and they're like, no, we'll give you a full budget, just do a full studio. We have a radio show and you have the first slot in the show. So I called, I had this every Wednesday show. We hosted like professors, students, people, like staff, and we called it KNZ show. KNZ, it's like hidden treasure, and that's what all inspired the name. And it just started after that. I just wanted to create something. I always thought that our region, it has so much to offer in terms of sound, from the sound that I used to listen to in US. So I was like, there's definitely sound that we have, like, not the Oriental, there's like, has to be something that we can come up with. So that's what inspired me to start the label. And honestly, every time I look back at it, I get inspired more because we have a lot of artists here trying to merge new sounds and put our heritage and culture with the sound they're making. So I'm proud and happy we actually started this. And now partnering with Omar Agha, my partner, now we're taking this to the next level. We have a lot of great ideas and great deals to eventually that will happen, and we're working on it step by step, inshallah. Being a full-time artist wasn't an easy decision. I always thought that I will have KNZ as a record label and an agency, and I have a background of marketing and business administration and international business. Because I love marketing, I was like, I want to work in marketing and stuff. But when music deals started coming in to play gigs when I was in US, to play in Saudi, I just came here and start applying for a job, but I always saw myself that I'm very comfortable and there's so much for me, like so much responsibility for me as a record label founder and as an artist to inspire others, to help others, and the platform for others. Because that's what happened to me as well, like the music scene in Los Angeles, they literally took me in, like as a foreigner, as a student I was there. Like I want to be there for the people here, and I want to connect with the regional artists, all of us Arab as a whole, then international as a whole, I would love to know the neighboring countries and their neighboring artists. One thing, and the transition wasn't very easy, not having a stable income or whatever. There's so many reasons behind that, but honestly, I just went all in, and I still have my ups and downs, but I would rather do that instead of doing a 9 to 5. And I do something I don't love, let's say, like we all have jobs, but some people love the jobs they do, and I love the job I'm doing right now. We need agencies to protect artists. We need agencies to manage artists. We need venues for artists to showcase their art, because we're all doing it for income, right? So I think this is a gap is everywhere, honestly, not only here. But we need things that can protect the artists and also protect game players, as like event makers. And we've been talking a lot about how we all can be as a one community, helping out each other. And I think it's coming, and we see that, and eventually we'll see a lot of this happening. But like we talked today at the workshop, there's so many gaps and there's so many good and bad things, but all of these will affect each other, and eventually we'll have a very, very, very powerful, inspiring scene here in the region. There were so many challenges, but like we said, as a community, we overcome some of these challenges, so they're not a challenge anymore. But things that I notice now is like we lack artist management agency. So this is one of the things that we really need right now, since we have like ongoing schedule of events. For me, honestly, I'm not saying that, but because I would love to have sometimes to focus on, for example, myself as an artist to produce more quality music and stuff. and I would rather not handle my bookings and all the financial stuff and over myself. I already been there, so I know it's always conversations that goes back and forth. So having an agency to handle that for you as an artist and for you to be the artist you want to be, this is awesome. And I think this is one of the things that we don't have right now, and it's a challenge as well. And the other challenge is having mentorship, for example, having music hubs. Before you didn't have any music hubs, we can go hang out, put our ideas, plug in our laptop, listen to my music, give me your feedback. Yani, we need more of these things, honestly. I'm happy that we have KNZ Lab now. We're kind of offering these things. I heard there's other studios now opening as well from different brands. And this is awesome, man. And this is exactly what we need to overcome these challenges, you know?